I'm Sarah Lee Orban.
And I'm E-Rock.
And we're here today introducing Two Tablespoons of Crazy, a new play written by Julian Rojas and directed by Sean S. Orban.
And it's awesome.
So come see it.
Old.
Full house. Thank you, ladies. And thank you, Jason, for this lovely handcrafted wooden coin. Oh, it smells so sweet, almost like the early morning dew. Blow me. 2 more days, that's all. 2 days, 48 hours. You know, I think I'm gonna go into the kitchen and fire up the oven tonight and get it warmed up for tomorrow night. See, well, I have my special lady friend coming over, and well, as I'm not paying for electricity this month, I think I'm just gonna go all out.
No, wait, well, what the fuck, over?
Jules better.
Well, yeah, but you gotta eat it now. I mean, why not save it? You might need to bed it later. You're hot now, but you could go cold. You never know. These things happen. Please don't eat that.
What about all the damn pennies?
Oh, I don't want them. This sexy little thing, this was all I really wanted. The electricity and all that was just a bonus. Come here, Mama.
No. What did I want? I didn't want to play. I had shit to do today, you lazy sons of bitches. I'm sorry. I was just wanting a snack. I was craving that Twinkie, but you couldn't just let me have it, could you? No. I offered each of you $2 for it, but no. It wasn't about the money. It was about the principle of having to win it. 3 hours I'm playing now. 3 hours. I sit here watching that Twinkie dance around between the 3 of you fucking monkeys, always just escaping my grasp. 3 hours for one fucking Twinkie, and you want to lecture me about principle? You bastard.
You small bites.
You're gonna pay dearly for that.
Oh, yeah. You fucking do it.
Declaring pirate law. You said you didn't want this share of the booty, so I'm laying claim to the unclaimed salvage.
You lay claim to those 3 right there?
You may have those 3 pennies, Julius.
Thank you, good pirate Jason.
Let it not be said the good pirate Jason wasn't generous. All right. So let's talk. Now listen up. I'm getting kind of tired of this bullshit. We've been talking about this thing for 3 years now. Let's just do it already. Right now, last week you were ready to do it. You were all about the plan right then and there. You were yelling about how you're in your 30s and you don't have shit going on in your life.
I was drunk.
All right, you're gonna be that way? Fine, don't get my back. I don't care. Whose deal?
Yours. Look, man, I know I owe you.
Hey, no, whatever. Just do what you want. Because you know what? I'm gonna get mine, Jules.
I don't know. Everything reasonable and rational about my mind and body is telling me no. Is screaming at me to wait until you leave the room, then call the Department of Mental Health to come pick you up. But, you know, the kid in me is kind of sitting on the fence watching this parade go by. What do I got? I'll take 3. So, curiosity speaking only.
Curiosity speaking, of course.
What exactly is your plan?
I don't have one.
At least my hand is looking up.
Come on, man.
Wait. You don't have a plan? Are you kidding me?
Well, now, in Gaspar's defense, you don't need a plan when you can improvise as good as he can. If it absolutely positively has to be done overnight, you call me. But if I'm not around, this rat bastard's not a bad second string.
Yeah, second string my ass.
I get 10% of your cut for that.
10%?
You're losing your audience.
Fine, deal. Look, I'm taking 2, by the way. Lee's right. Now, we can make it up as we go along, but the point is, how about we just start? Now, we've been talking about this for 3 years. In these 3 years, if we just did our homework, oh, look, we'd have a real mean plan by now. We could already be doing this. I mean, I've already been doing a little bit of homework on my own.
Look, man, I'm just not on the bandwagon yet. I know shit is rough.
Rough? Life's shit on us, Jay. Mr. Belvedere over here was working with those rat fucks for a dozen years, and then he got canned for no reason. Because his services were no longer needed, like he was some fucking whore. And you, how is peddling mattresses for Macy's treating you? Alright, now look, my point is, we're getting no younger, and we're running out of outs quick. You feel me?
Take two.
Just like me.
Hey, Leandro, it's on you.
The devil can have this table.
Oh, speaking of devil, you know what would be good right now? Some devil dog snack cakes, man. You just do not know the craving I am building up. Oh, so Jules, talk to me.
I'm just watching these floats go by.
Just know that Jesus saw the whole of that foul display of greed, my brother, and he is very displeased with you. You might want to take this time to sit and reflect
Sticks
on...
and stones, Lee. Sticks and stones.
Really. May impotence find you swiftly and leave you crying and alone on the floor of your shower for the rest of your days.
That is simple. There's a line behind
And I meant to cross it.
Look, this parade is getting boring, gentlemen. I've seen this float entirely too many times. And, you know, as for all this foolishness, I just don't know. Robbing the U.S. Mint
Now, what if
seems
he's a
like
mint
such a...
we'll be robbing?
Just because I'm English born, you don't think I know where you Yanks make all your bloody money. That's
Oh,
what you're
no,
saying.
I'm not
It's like-
saying that.
This plan is insane. I mean, there is no plan. We couldn't rob this place even if we worked there. It's got to be locked up as tight as Fort Knox.
Fine, that being said, let's just take a moment to give praise to the skipper for all the time he takes care of me, alright?
Praise Jesus.
We can take a moment to thank our Lord and Savior for our lovely little Ileana's open door policy. A toast to Illy's open door policy. Mwah, I'm raising a nickel.
I respect the thought behind that, brother, but sorry.
What? I'm right, though. Am I right?
I'm sorry. I just can't toast to nailing my cousin.
Oh, well, okay, just toast to her licking my balls, then.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you bother, fuckstick. You know you're not getting anywhere near that.
Why don't you just ask her? Man, I've been loving that joke just strong for years now, just like my man Jules was last night. Come on, Jules. Come on, up high. Yeah, you got me.
What can I say? I was like a fierce as a king in battle. You know, last night could have even rivaled my nation's mostly beloved legendary battle of Agincourt. It was I as, Henry V. Cut off and lost in enemy territory, yet though I was trapped and alone, I chose as brave Henry did, not to retreat, but to go straight into glorious battle and put my cunning enemy to bed.
Just maintain awareness that your cunning enemy is my cousin.
3 times, sir. And as I was saying, I will steal a nickel and raise you 3 pennies. Yep, that's what I'll do.
Joyce, where's
What?
my bra? Will you find it?
Jason, will you put that?
Yeah. So, Lee, let me ask you something.
Let me give you an answer.
Being as how close you and Gaspar are, how come you don't have a part in this?
Simple. I've adopted this philosophy of giving more than I take. And taking on this level would later require giving on a level that I'm just not ready to be on yet.
You poor bastard. I cannot imagine how much horrible it must be to have to live with morals. What is... Anyway, as I was saying, if you ever need anything at all, just let me know, because I know this amazing little brunette who can suck. Right, smash it. Oh, right. Right, it was in the freezer.
What do you Nancy's chatting about this morning? Joyce, give me my bra.
We're chatting on various ways to cleanse the soul.
Why is it cold? Do we really do that? God, I was just dreaming.
No. You really did it.
Will you make me breakfast? Good morning, Lee. What can Joyce make you for breakfast?
Nothing. I don't deal in slave labor. Besides, I'm at the door, whore. Give me a kiss.
I just got up.
Sorry, Gaspar's mother promised me brunch and a blowjob. I just can't turn that down.
Jules, you were saying. I'm raising a quarter.
It's gonna take more than that, Conan.
Good thing I got plenty more where that came from. Oh, hey, Illy. Have you been working out? Because that ass is looking tight this morning. Ah! Bah!
See, that's what happens.
Very nice, children.
Everyone, as always, a pleasure. Save you, Gaspar. We have some unfinished business at the moment. Sorry, Ellie. I can only nab you the water this time. Jason was on some unnatural wing streak. Fortune favors you, my brother. Try not to waste her favor on cards.
Jeez.
I did get greedy, though. Tried to collect them all. What are you gonna do? Love you.
Fucking pussy. Get the fuck out of here.
Eat me, jackass.
Anyway, my dreams, they're looking pretty damn good right now. However, I don't recall flying sandwiches in them.
I hope you're not waiting for college.
Yeah, so anyway. Alright, speaking of dreams, what do you guys think? Alright, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm in.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
Who's winning?
God, not now.
Jason's winning. You better hit him up quick because his streak is about to run cold. Better hit him up quick.
Do you think that's the kind of girl that I am? Jason, I need new shoes.
Wait a minute. Wait. So you're in the
Oh, yeah.
You're in with Gaspar.
No, I think I'm about to turn the tides with this one.
Are you
What?
kidding me?
What are you talking? That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. I'm talking about the chips. I'm in the game now. You want because you're gonna play this or what?
Come on, man. Fucking live a little bit.
You guys plan on letting me in or what?
Not now, Illy.
Oh, did I interrupt big boy talk?
Look, why don't you get into the kitchen and cook us breakfast like God intended for you to do and just butt out of the affairs of men, okay?
Excuse me?
See, this is why we won the war both times. You just weren't willing to risk enough. Now me, I'm all in. Jay.
No.
Oh, well, I think there just might be a little bit of limey in Jay over here.
Probably so. Anyhow, it's not like we lost much. You folks have made a right big mess of this place ever since we left.
Might be a mess, but it's our mess, and we love it.
That's the same. One man's
You
trash.
just call
is-
America trash, bitch?
Hello?
Not now.
I'm talking, dick,
Hussy,
asshole,
slag,
whore,
cunt.
cum bubble gutter slut.
Yeah, fine, you win.
I may be as pretty as you, but I sure as hell ain't as dumb.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Listen, that's your problem. You guys all think that you know everything. Let me tell you, sometimes some things in life you actually have to work for.
You wanna know what I think? I think you need to stop being a fly on our wall. Good deal.
Look, Illy, we're just talking here. We're not doing anything. And none of us can do anything we're talking about anyway.
You don't think that I could?
None of us could. Illy, it's not even on you. You don't even know what we're talking about.
If you give me 6 months, I could find a way.
Then again, maybe she doesn't know what we're talking about.
Have a beer, Henry.
Yeah, about that, we'll talk later.
Okay, you know what? You couldn't, she couldn't.
I could, and don't ever call me a fly in the wall.
Oh,
I could steal something.
Nothing worth anything.
Some staples, maybe.
Gentlemen, please, why don't you just humor me then, my love?
I could steal $10.
Oh, well, there it is. $10. 10 whole dollars. Look, boys, we're all set. 10 whole dollars. Who gives a shit about $10? You wanna know what I give a shit about? I give a shit about my balls hurting right now. I can tell you, I give a shit about $10. Who cares?
I do. So you could steal $10.
Give me
you
three.
could steal $10 million. People block things out of their minds every day because they think too big. They're inherently greedy. I mean, how the hell do you steal $10 million? Do you know? Because I don't know. But what I do know is how to steal $10. Done it before, do it again. Just think about it. Any job you've had after a while, didn't you figure the place out, how it runs, works, its routines? That's how you steal. Once you learn the details of when and where something is, you can steal anything. Look, we can do this.
No, we can't. Money vanishes, even if we work there. I mean, what's gonna happen? Gaspar is gonna be rolling around in a new Maserati, and we all know he's stupid enough to do it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm the stupid one here.
Hey, no, calm down there, Tiger. You know, Jason does have a point, though, but
Big ox.
I think the problem lies with the money. I mean, we're never going to hide that kind of money. I, for one, don't mind stealing $10 million and moving away from this country, but then again, I'm not American.
I thought you had your citizenship.
I do have dual citizenship, but nonetheless, I am English-born, and the glorious old Union Jack is my banner. You all, on the other hand, are born and bred Americans. Look, I'm just asking, how much is it worth to you, really, to not be where you love? Think about it, leaving home, all this. It's a lot to ask of a man or woman. Vote.
Good guys. Give me 6 months. I guarantee you I can steal $10. And once I do that, I can just get a little bit more and a little bit more. Little by little, I'll have 10 million stolen dollars in my hand. See, sometimes things don't take just one big move, but several small ones. Guess we can do this.
Yeah, right. And then what? Then what?
Where are we gonna put the money?
Where are we gonna put the money?
Look, I have my grandfather's safety deposit box. It's been in the family for years. It's not something new that'll stick out to anyone looking. I mean, we don't have to move off. In fact, we do just the opposite. We keep our jobs right in their faces. Yeah, they'll suspect us at first, but that's when we just have to stay strong and stick to the plan. This can be like our security blanket. We put the money in the box, and there it'll stay till we need it.
Bullshit. All right? Bullshit that she gets to sit on the cash.
Now what?
Look, if she has all the money, she doesn't need us. She can buy, man, hell, she can buy a battalion.
Fuck you.
And that's how I intend to keep it.
Oi, can we
Oh, I
just
guess I'm
stay
not
on the
raised.
topic here? I mean, I do have an appointment with my bookie later, and I'd like to finish up here so I can get there on time.
Fine,
Fine,
whore.
All right, so then what? We sit on $10 million until we're too old and too brittle to spend it? 3.
Plan started real good, but now it's losing flair quick, huh? Bold.
Here's what we do. A few years from now, we start making financial moves, investing in businesses, something we can build our lives around. See, now we'll have the money so we can make investments in big things to make big money.
Yeah.
Big enough money to hide our stolen money.
Now you're the one who's talking crazy. I mean, business, investing, I don't know anything about that.
I'm a Jason here, love. I'm a photographer. I'm new Andrew Carnegie. I think you are the one who's thinking too big now, right?
Guys,
Illy, do you mind kissing my boo-boo to make it feel better? You could feel free to use your tongue if you want.
Dick, I'm talking. Stop being a jerk. Listen, I never said this wasn't going to be a long haul. You just think like boys do and thought that when I said it takes several small moves, that getting the money was obviously the last move. It's not. It's just a part of the plan. I mean, I don't know nothing about portfolios or investments or how that world runs or works, but what I do know is how to run a kitchen, work a restaurant. I mean, we start all those business ideas we had because now we have the money. We take out loans on everything, use clean money to start, and then just pay our mortgages with our stolen money. Guys, we're not brilliant, but we're smart. We can do this. All I'm asking is to think about $10, 40 quarters, a bag full of pennies. How easy is that going to be? Once we do that, we just learn from there. It's not like we're trying to hide from the Chinese mafia. It's the U.S. government. They'll blame it on terrorists or something.
You know, I hear you talking right now, but I have no idea who you are. It feels like you've been planning this out all along. Have you been talking to Gaspar?
Not right now, Jay.
Yes.
I am fully erect.
Jules,
Honey,
may you
please
be the
keep
voice
talking.
of reason in
Please
this room?
keep talking. Get back
No,
on.
no, no, I-
Let her talk.
Sound like something
Oh,
you
I
said
said
wrong,
wrong,
Jason.
Jason. Oh, yeah, it's ask me. I like when you just ask me. I'm on your side, Mama Bear. Come on.
Ileana, you really think we can do everything you just
Oh,
said?
that sweet little thing. She could do it all.
Yes, I could.
Oh,
You
we're
really
gonna
think
be
we could?
swimming around
Yes,
all
why not?
naked and dirty, sticky $100 bills and
Gaspar!
Guys, twice in one day.
Yes, I know. Fucking somebody spoon with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, I'm tired of living this life I'm living breaking my back from check to check. I mean, wondering if it's me that's going to get laid off. Like, Jules, how many years were you working for that paper? 11? I mean, I'm wondering what it's going to be like when I want to bring children in this world. I'm near 30 years old.
Wait a minute. We celebrated your 30th birthday a
You
few
really
years
want to tread that path right now? Besides, I said I was in year 30 and never said what's happening if it's
Well played.
This looks like a way out to me. I know it's not honorable, like growing up in the ghetto without a father, putting myself through school and college, but I can't get my dream that way. I don't have the patience or the discipline, so I do it the only way I know how. I reach out and I take it. Yeah, it's not right, but stealing is stealing. And stealing this much is just like stealing a pack of gum from 7-Eleven when I was 5. And it never bothered me once. Not one time. No, sir.
Ileana,
Jason.
what is it that you are trying to do? What do you want to do?
I'm stealing life. You come with me and I show you how to steal one of your own.
On that note, I think I'm going to read the paper in peace.
Straight flush.
Okay, imagine that.
Thanks, Slimy.
it's only that much, but I'll be trying.
Yeah, well, we did bail your ass out. Jules, is this yours?
I don't know. What do
I
you
could
smell like?
swear. I could swear.
That's yours, all right.
I have to stop doing this.
You're telling me.
I know. I don't know how to find myself here. Trying to keep my composure in front of the boys. I know what they say about me when I'm not around. I'm a whore. That's what I am. That's what I've become. Whenever they need a warm body to run to, I'm the one they go. And there I go, like a lamb to the slaughter.
You want some polish?
For what?
To shine that dingy halo barely hanging over your head.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, look at me, this innocent little lamb. Watch me as I frolic in the meadow. Please, if anything, you're the black sheep. What? Look at me like I'm a crazed liar.
Because, you son of a bitch, you're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to say, Lily, you're just so wonderful and complex that the rest of the world just doesn't understand you.
Seriously?
Now.
You're not a whore, Illy. It's just that you're so wonderful and complex that the rest of the world just doesn't understand you. Blah, blah, blah. Ow!
What have I said about blah, blah, blah?
Better watch out. Jesus is watching you.
I don't care, you pussy. Where was I?
Taking the escalator down to hell. Ah!
You want to try again?
You're not a whore, Illy. It's just that you're so wonderful and complex that the rest of the world...
Yeah, shut up. Damn it. I keep telling myself it's okay. I mean, what's the big deal? It's not like my numbers are going up. But why do I feel like such a whore? I mean, I like sex. I love sex.
Alright, so you keep getting drunk and nailing your roommate. Big deal.
Roommates, plural. I have 3.
Wait, what? Did you just... all 3?
Oh, shit.
You nailed all 3.
No.
I thought it was just this guy and the one time with that.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute, don't tell me. Fuckstick? Did you?
It just happened once.
Do not tell me you reverse cowgirl that son of a bitch.
Just once.
You whore. You filthy, lying little whore. You can't lie to me.
I'm not.
Oh, shit. You're still nailing.
I am not. How would you? I don't. Oh, fine. I am. All 3 of them, all day. There's my dignity. Enjoy it.
Did you? Wow, I'm going straight for cum bubble gutter slut on this one.
I know. I can't help it. It's just that they're all so good. I just want to have wild, hot, animal, monkey, spank me sex with all 3 of them all day at the same time.
Alright,
And
you're done talking now. Back it up just a bit, just to clarify. How'd you come to wake up next to Sunday this Monday morning? Was Monday out of town? Did he give you advance warning he'd be leaving? Is there a form he has to fill out?
fuck you.
Fucking Gaspar.
Listen, don't be mad at him.
Why him?
It's just that he was being really sweet one day.
$500
I couldn't
on
help
that.
it, and I just... Wait.
Son of a bitch has been going on for years telling me to pay up. I never believed him because he never made you tell me. I never believed him. I never asked. He wanted me to find out like this. Yeah, he wanted it to come from you.
You okay?
Yeah. Not gonna cry. Patient son of a bitch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm okay. He's going down for this.
Do you need a hug?
No. I'm alright.
Good. You motherfucker! Better my roommates when they're gonna fuck me!
Hey, come on, chill out, alright? God, look, I understand. It's me. I mean, I feel your pain, your anger. It's me with you. 2 tortured souls traveling together. I know sometimes you feel lost and confused, I know. But you were saying you didn't like feeling like a whore. Well, you know what? Then don't be. Because in life, you're what you let yourself be. But you can be what you believe yourself to be. If you don't like something, just change it until you do. And I'm always right here. So just Bill Withers on over here and lean on me. Yeah.
I don't know.
What's there to know? What do you want? What'll make you happy?
I want to love me. Like, really love. Hey, why am I not still beating your ass?
Focus. This is about you. Forget all about me. We are here for you, so let it out. Let me be your rock.
You have the silver tongue of a snake, and may God bless the woman you get drunk enough to marry you. Anyways, back to me. What was I saying?
Well, let's see. You asked if I needed a hug. Thank you, by the way. There was the unprovoked attack to my face.
I never touched your face.
Oh no, then what's this? I think I'm bleeding.
Let me see. I asked you a question, asshole!
Love! 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 You were saying you wanted to be in love. Jeez.
Frickin' pansy, who'd you blow to get in the Marines? That's what I'd like to know. Anyways. Oh yeah. Well, I haven't had a boyfriend in God knows how long. I mean, I dated a little.
A little? Okay. To those of you up there in the Lord's television audience, Ileana Lopez has chosen to go with she dates a little. Let's see how that works out for her.
I hope the next skanky little whore you somehow manage to con your way into her bed gives you gonorrhea and the clap. And that dirty little rag she used to wash her nasty little body with, you know, the one that you're going to wash your balls and ass with, I'd say about 5 minutes after you sleep with her and 10 minutes before the cab comes to pick you up. Well, I hope some of that funk gets in your mouth when you're washing that dirty little face of yours. And whatever fungus grows in that unholy cavern of home gives you explosive diarrhea. Wow.
Yeah. Shit. Wow. That has got to be one of the most foul things you have ever said to me. Definitely in the top 5. Forget about it.
I'm sorry. The point is, you're an asshole.
Of course.
None of them ever stuck. You want to know why? Because I want lovely, like real love. Not what most people have living their lives more like it. It just feels like it's something that people say after a while of being together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I want more. I deserve more.
And you have to go out there and get it. It's your life. You're the one who's got to live it.
I guess you're right.
I know I'm right.
You know that movie What Dreams May Come with that funny fat guy, Mort?
Robin Williams, yeah.
Yeah. I can only watch it every few years because it's so emotionally draining.
I know. First the kids die, then he dies, then she kills herself. Don't even get me started on the scene where you find out that Cuba Gooding Jr. is really his son.
Who's the girl in this conversation?
All right, well, you enjoy having the rest of this conversation alone.
No.
Fine. Continue.
You're so dramatic.
Birds of a feather.
Thanks. Oh, I'm not. Anyways, at the end of the movie, when he's at home with his wife,
Annabelle Ciara, right?
and he's saying goodbye to her because he realized that the little old man outside was right.
Max von Sydow, yeah.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Anyway, he realizes that the little old man was
Max von Sydow. Ow!
the little old man
What?
was right. She can't come out of hell. The devil's not going to let her go, all on account of him loving her so much that he came out after her. I think it's just the look on his face. Not after he realizes that she can't come out, but after he decides he's going to stay with her. How much do you have to love someone to choose to spend forever in hell instead of living the good life up in heaven? I mean, just so you can be with someone that you would never talk to the way you used to, who you could never touch the way you used to do, who will never know who you are. I mean, he not only put himself in her hell, but his own personal hell at the same time. How much do you have to love someone to do that? Because I would do that, Lee. There's one person out there, I just have to find him. The point is, that's what I want. Am I crazy? Am I asking too much? I just want fresh, free love, like high school love, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But God, I love sex. Why does something that feels so good have to feel so bad?
It's all just in your head, Ellie.
I just want romance with really awesome sex.
You can have romance with awesome sex.
No, I can't. Case in point, Romeo and Juliet. You know the part where she's out on the balcony and she's speaking to him, and he's listening to her and he just can't take it anymore. He climbs up to her and professes his love and steals a moonlight kiss. But that would never happen nowadays. Want to know why? Want to know what I just described? A guy showing up uninvited to a party, breaking in and entering the closed-off section of the house, eavesdropping on the daughter of his only enemy, trying to seduce her and stealing her locket. I'm not gonna lie, if a guy came on that strong, I'd be dialing 911 while he's risking his life to climb up to me. Romance is dead.
Romance isn't dead. It's just waiting on its renaissance.
I don't know.
Look, Ellie, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna find a guy like that, just like that. Everything you said. Just try not to call the cops on him when he gets here. In fact, he's probably coming up the walkway right now, and you don't even know it. You want to look, don't you?
Yeah, is that bad?
You're such a girl. If the boys only knew.
I could say the same about you.
Hey, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Wait, that didn't help. Curse you, girl.
Yeah. He's not there.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
I just want someone to love me.
I love you.
Lee, I have told you before, you are my cousin, and no,
I hate you.
you love me. I wish Jason would love me.
Take care of what you wish for.
I know. He's so hot and cold all the time. I just wish he loved me.
It's because he's scared. I mean, if his level of shy was a speed and I had it, I'd be driving my car at ludicrous speed and my brains would be at my feet.
Seriously?
What?
You were really reaching on that.
You think so? I thought I pulled it off.
Really?
I liked it.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Oh, Jason, yeah. I mean, I like him and all, but he's just so shy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you're the only broad he's ever been to bed with.
Leave him alone. I like that about him. Just wish he loved me.
Maybe he does. He's just scared to tell you.
You think so?
No, I got it.
What?
He's gay.
Shut.
No, think about it. I mean, he's never out with girls, and no offense, but I'm guessing all three of them know they could bang you pretty much whenever.
Motherfucker.
Look, just hear me out, right? Hear me out. Every night is the same thing. I, of course, go home with a beautiful woman with a fantastic set of chi-chis. Gaspar wakes up in the morning with one more STDs from whichever gutter rat he chose to get drunk enough to give him syphilis. Julius is embedded at the bar with about 3 or 4 young girls who, I'm willing to bet, haven't had their license for more than, a year or two, trying to get their panties wet by telling them how exciting the life of a British combat correspondent is. And then there's little old Jason, sitting in a corner all by himself, peeling the labels off of beer bottles, watching television. The 3 of us are covered up in talent, and he's sitting all by himself. The only time he ever hangs out is when it's just the guys. I'm just saying, I do have a nice ass.
You're an idiot.
Be nice. Jesus is my homeboy, and he don't like anyone messing with me.
You know what? Just blow me. In fact, why don't you go ask Jason to blow you? I'm sure he will with that fine ass of yours.
I do not like your tone, nor the level of sarcasm you have reached in this conversation.
Where are my keys? I'm leaving.
Wait, where you going? I'm talking to you.
I'm going shopping for the barbecue tomorrow night.
Don't walk out on me. I say one word to the man upstairs.
Bye.
Good to go. You just got yourself a nickel in purgatory. How you like that?
As long as you're not there.
Oh, funny girl. You just got yourself a dime, biatch. You know I was only kidding, right? I don't really want to send her to purgatory, just so you know. What? Why are you mad at me? You made her.
All right. Okay, here it is. Let's talk about that time I was still in the service. And I came home on leave to see you, and you were all excited and shit, hopping around like a little fucking monkey about that new underground club you found in Brooklyn. You remember how we went and how I didn't want to go, right? How I didn't want to go?
The night we got mugged.
No. Not the night we got mugged, the night I got shot 3 times. I, with my unwavering devotion to duty, hurled myself between you and the deadly assassin and took 3 bullets for you. No, I never said for anything. I never asked anything. I never said you owed me, even though I do believe it was understood.
I guess I've been waiting damn near 10 years for this.
Okay, we have an understanding. I like that. Now, I just need you for one moment to remember how I lay clinging to the smallest shreds of life, how I lay broken and bloody on that hospital bed for 8 months, how I was
What do you need me to do?
I need you to pretend to be gay.
What? Excuse me?
Okay, look. There's this, oh my god, ridiculously smoking hot piece of tail, and I really have a thing for her. 3 bullets, let me finish.
Fine.
Okay, here's the thing. The timing, it's bad. She's moving out of town in 3 days, and I have only the chance of tomorrow night of taking her out. But she's already got a friend who she promised to go out with that night. Now, it took me over a half an hour, but I finally convinced her to go on a double date. The only thing is I had to lie and say I have really great gay friends who's funny, smart, single, and looking for something for a really long time.
So let me get this straight. You take 3 bullets in the chest for me, and that means I gotta take 1 in the ass for you?
Man, you don't have to take anything in the ass. Pretend. Just pretend to be gay. Pretend to think he's cute. Now look, I can close a deal with this broad tonight. You never have to see him again. You don't even have to kiss him. Look, how many dates have you been on where the girl doesn't even kiss you? Just do what women have been doing to you your whole life.
It has not been happening in my whole life. Ileana kissed me on our first date.
Yeah, sure. I love the girl too, but she kissed all of Tumar Dev on the first date. She's had so many Marines aboard her, I believe she rates the title USS Ileana Lopez.
You know, that's not nice. You shouldn't talk about it.
We're
like
not
that.
talking about her, we're talking about you. Getting cuddly with Queer Eye so I can get some action tomorrow night.
You get laid all the time. Why is this so important?
Oh, because she is. You know, 8 months, I was laid out in that bed. 8 months, I couldn't fuck.
You're getting blowjobs from half the nursing staff.
That is not the same. Now you sit down and listen up and listen good. I'm a strong Latin male. God put us on this earth for one reason, to fuck. Now why do you think there's the term the notorious Latin lover? Why do you think the greatest lover of all time was Don Juan? Why do you think all Latin dances focus on movements of the hips? Why do you think beaners have so many kids? I'll tell you why. Because Latin men are born and bred for 2 reasons. To praise God all day, and to love his woman all night. So come on, man, get on board.
It's just a girl. Why don't you find another one that isn't moving out of town and that doesn't have a gay best friend?
See, this is your problem. Always looking for the perfect situation. All your ducks have to be in a row. Let me tell you something. All right, when I was with her at the bar, everything she said lit me up. All right, we started making out. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, right? I make out with girls at bars all the time. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Jay, she licked me.
Licked you like a dog?
Oh my God, yes. The amazing thing is, I didn't even ask her, do you have any idea how long I've been waiting for a woman with these kind of animal instincts? Now, the whole of my life, I've never met a woman who so much as bitten my cheek, much less taken her sexy little tongue and slathered it right up my face. I did not know what to do.
That's so gross.
Don't judge me. See, there you go again. Look, just... Can you break out of this little shell of yours and live your life? All right? I know you want more out of it. Look, all I'm trying to tell you is life is never perfect. There are perfect moments, and they do not last long. Now, me, I've been around the world a time or two. I've seen and nailed women from all walks of life. I've bagged more broads than Gene Simmons, George Clooney, and Charlie Sheen combined. And do you want to know why?
Why?
To find this girl. Yeah, sure, she's moving out of town in 3 days, and more likely than not, I'm never going to see her again. But you know what? Forget about it. Because I'm going to forget about all those pretty little girlies of my past, because I have found the woman who I was born to fuck. So let me ask you one last time. Are you in? Or did those 3 burning, flesh-piercing bullets that buried themselves into my then crippled flesh mean nothing to you?
When?
Okay, this is what we're talking about. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You gorgeous son of a bitch.
You know, this better be the greatest lay of your life. I mean, you're becoming a male whore. This could be a PSA for abstinence. Look how far you have to go to get off. You gotta get your best friend to pretend he's gay. You're running out of women to sleep with.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe. I think absolutely.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
You know, this is crazy.
You know what? You do not know how lucky you are only being with one girl that one time. Oh my God, no, you're a horrible example.
You know, I slept with her more than once.
Okay, twice. Look,
I've slept with other girls besides Ileana.
Yeah, sure you did. Look, you're lucky because... Oh, How do I say this?
Why don't you try words? And why don't you leave my sex life out of it?
Fine. Do you want to know what I miss? Now, in the grand scheme of things, I know it's trivial, but I really can't help it.
Thailand?
Yeah. But no, I'm trying to be serious here for a moment, okay? Okay. When I was young, like preteen years I'm talking, before I knew about sex or girls or anything, I mean, all I knew about sex was that I wanted it, and I didn't even really know why. Now, I missed the time right after that when I actually found myself with this cute little brown-haired girl in the backseat of my mom's powder blue 1987 Mercury Grand Marquis station wagon, complete with wood paneling from bow to aft. Anyway, I had old Susie Rottencrotch in the back seat, and I remember thinking how pretty she was. Now, I would love to do stuff to her, but see, for the most part, that was it. I didn't know what to do. It was like when I got that G.I. Joe aircraft carrier when I was a kid. It was fucking awesome, and I wanted to play with it. And I knew I was supposed to play with it, but I did not know how to put it together. I did not know what goes where. You had to be an adult to do it. So what I'm trying to say is I miss being that way with the girl. Awkward and shy, I mean, Jay, I've plowed so many women. I'm at the point where, I really don't care who the girl is. I don't care what we're doing, and I don't care where we're at. I would know what to do. Now, I could walk into this store, and a woman could be hanging from the ceiling and harnessed, both her ankles behind her head, spinning a baton in each hand and blowing flaming farts out of her ass. And me, I would know what to do. I would know what goes where. I would know how to handle the situation. Now, what do you think a man does when he's had all the sex he can possibly have in his life?
I don't know.
He looks for ways to start over, and I am. All right? When I'm with her, I'm awkward and shy, more so than even you. All right, when we were walking home, she had to do the bump and ease her arm around the waist thing. She had to remind me to kiss her goodnight. I didn't even remember to do it. I didn't even know when to do it. I felt like a 16-year-old kid with butterflies in his stomach. And a little perky was aching to get wet for the first time. With this date, I get not only to reminisce about how those days felt, I get to live them again. All right, how many people get that? I miss it. I miss the weirdness. Look, okay, when was the last time you were awkward with a girl? What the fuck? I'm just saying.
I don't know. Leave my sex life out of it.
Fine, okay? She licked me, I went apeshit. End of story.
She really got you that much.
She's different. All right, I mean, yeah, more likely than not, I'm going to forget her name 20 minutes after I give her the cab fare. But for the rest of my life, I'm going to remember her as the strawberry blonde angel I had in the backseat of Leandro's 1975 Chaos Black and Primer Gray Ford Thunderbird Sports Coupe. By the way, I'm probably going to need your help getting the car as well, but we'll just talk about that later.
Why am I not surprised?
Look, 3 bullets, 3 days, 3 lays. You don't have to like it, you just have to do, baby.
You just sit there. Let me go process this while I take a shower. Let me go wash 10 years of guilt and shame right off my body. Hey, that could be a line for a liquid soap ad. Go wash 10 years of guilt and shame off your body. I'll tell you how it feels in 10 minutes.
Look, if you do this, we're even, okay? There, I fucking stopped.
You know what's funny?
What?
Here you are, this rough, tough son of a bitch. You serve 8 years in the toughest military service in the world. You served 2 years in some war in Iraq. And not a scratch. God knows what crazy shit you saw over there. You had to come back to New York City to get shot. You get laid up in a hospital bed for 8 months where you couldn't fuck. You don't even get a medal for it. God knows what kind of crazy shit I can get you into.
Motherfucker, get your ass in the shower. Fucking some war in Iraq. off to right.
Okay, so this is what I've got so far. It seems we actually don't want to rob the U.S. Mint.
Really? Why is that?
Well, it would seem that if we tried this there, if we came out the door day after day jingling about with pockets full of quick change, then they'd catch on to us pretty quick. Excuse me very much. If we are looking for paper money, then we need to apply to the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing.
Really, that is so interesting. Also, it would seem the Englishman didn't know where us Yanks kept our bloody money after all.
Yes, baby.
He started it.
Continuing on.
What is this?
2 locations. One's in Washington, D.C., the other one's in Fort Worth, Texas.
You printed the homepage for the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing.
Yes.
Yeah, nicely done.
Okay, so as I was saying, we do have a lot ahead of us, so we're going to need to find blueprints. Now, I just spent several hours online looking for places where we might find the documents that we need. Gaspar, would you mind terribly not trotting about while I'm trying to explain what we need for what seems to have been your...
Now, if there's one thing I learned in the Marines, baby doll, 7 P's. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
What the bloody hell is all this?
Oh, well, this is your basic blueprint for the DC building, and this one is for the Fort Worth building. Now,
How the hell did you get this?
now, if you see these little black dots, those are video cameras. Those 2 white lines connected to each video camera, those are the lines of sight. Here, go a little closer, you can see better. Jules, you don't spend 8 years doing what I did and not pick up a thing or two. I got people.
This is amazing.
Oh, I know it is.
Interesting,
So,
yes, and thank you, Gaspar.
No problem, it's what I do.
Oh no, not for this fine cornucopia of information you have so generously provided us with. Or for making the 9 painstaking hours I spent in front of my computer completely and totally obsolete. Thank you for everything you do.
No problem, it's what I do.
Poor Julius has worked so hard, now he feels like it's all for nothing.
It doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, I did work so hard, slaving to provide even for those I love. No matter, it's not important.
Aw, Julius. I still appreciate you.
Oh, hi. How are you? You have no idea how comforting this is to me right now.
Okay. Well, you're getting a little too comfortable.
Okay, are we working? Or do I need to host the 2 of you off? She's mine tonight anyways.
Whoa. What?
No.
Get
No.
You don't get to decide if you're sleeping with me tonight. Go. What? Well,
You did wake up next to the governor this morning, didn't you?
so I was feeling a little, you know,
No, I don't know.
fuck you.
Actually, I'm quite with Gaspar. I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Both of you can go to hell.
Oh, come on, Mama Bear. I want to hear you say
Piss off, douche. He was working late. He needed some printer paper, so he came to borrow some of mine.
Oh, yes, he did.
Fine. I was horny. There. Either way, it was still my decision. He would have never even thought about it.
Oh, that's cute.
Where are you going?
Oh, just one moment. Here you go. Karma's a bitch.
What's this? Julius, what is this?
That is a box of printout paper. That's a box of printing paper.
And about 30 seconds before Jules here knocks on your unsuspecting door, we did this.
Yep, paper beats rock. So I won the right to court and bug out your ladyship last night.
I don't believe this.
No, actually, no, wait, it is true. Paper, in fact, it covers the rock. That's how it beats it. It's in the rules.
Fine. You can play this game. You guys want me to be the resident whore? That's fine. I'll be the resident whore. But if you guys want to play on this course, gotta pay the greenpeace fuckers.
She's not serious. She can't be serious. How much money do you have? Just
No, keep it in your pocket. Look, we'll just start her out. 2 weeks. Give her 2 weeks. She'll be begging
2
for
weeks.
it.
Shit. Good thing I'm getting laid tomorrow night. By the way, Jules, you have got to see this girl. Her name is Vita. It means life.
Yeah, well, too bad she doesn't know that yours means death.
Well, just remember you're named after a guy who gets stabbed by his best friend.
Ooh.
Anyway, me and Jay, we're taking her and her friends out tomorrow night. By the way, where the fuck is Jason? Where the fuck is Vita?
Sad.
You never know.
So, where you been?
At the horse track.
She's in her room.
Feeling nervous about tomorrow night, I see?
No,
You sure, Jay? I'm gonna need you tomorrow night.
I'm fine.
All right, you're my wingman. I'm gonna need all of you. All right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So how was it?
Oh, Gaspar, please. You Americans, you have no manners. You gotta ask the names first. So,
It's a waste
Gaspar,
of
ask the
time.
name.
What do we got here?
Well, Gaspar has been kind enough to get us further down the road to realizing our goal by providing us with blueprints to the buildings. Thank you, Gaspar, yet again.
No problem. It's what I do.
Well, as you can see here, these black dots are the video cameras.
And these are the lines of sight, I'm assuming?
I see now I sit amongst generals. How sorely out of my league I found myself here. Well, I'll just sit over here in the corner while you two take care of the planning until phase what the red coat does is ready to be executed. All right, fine. Good. What's her damn name after all? I want to talk about something else.
Pepsi.
Have a beer. Now tell us.
No, it's Pepsi.
Pepsi. She's named it after a
Damn.
soft drink.
How bad's that pregnancy have to suck?
Gaspar, her mother
Jules,
didn't
please,
name
I'm
it, so
trying to get
Matt-
the goods. So how was she? Any good? Because, now see, I'm looking to replace my current girl. Her hands are just not doing what they used to, if you catch my
I
meaning.
told you, you need a meaty girl with strong forearms. Those 90-pound Asian flowers you like have stems for wrists.
She was fantastic. I mean, massage was great. For a few moments, I was thinking about replacing Mimi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's Mimi?
Mimi is his regular girl.
Oh.
Hello, Jason.
Hey, you think you can get me a beer?
Sure.
Thanks.
Would you mind grabbing me one too?
Sure.
So you're thinking about not betting Mimi's sweet dream again? Now you've been betting on that horse for a while now.
Yeah,
Here you go, Jason.
thank you.
$5.
I'll get you
Carbonated
later.
delight, really.
No,
Put it on my
Grace.
tab.
So, Jason, when she fired out of the gate, did she shove off with her back legs or did she dig out with her front ones? Because I'm quite particular about the way my horse starts the race. I like it when they start out with good, firm pressure, digging out from the back legs, right?
Yeah.
Are you hungry, Jason?
Yeah, actually I am.
Bitch!
Asshole.
I mean, she really dug her heels in, you know. She got going, a lot of power.
How was her gallop?
I mean,
Was it light or hard?
it was hard.
Do you want me
I
to
mean,
make you something to eat?
yeah, Ellie, that would be great. I really love horses with a heavy gallop.
Yeah.
They tread a better path.
Agreed.
Jules, would you like one?
Yes, thank you. So did she run a better race than Mimi's dream?
Well, I gotta say, I mean, the race was fantastic, but right when she turned the corner, she
Here you
gave
go.
out.
Just like you like it.
So proud.
Bread, cheese.
And me and Jules, we're not hungry. No.
You know where the food is.
Thanks, Ellie.
So she burned herself out, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I damn near had to finish the race myself.
What do you mean?
I mean,
The fuck do you
think
mean? I love racing by myself. That's just me.
So, Mimi's dream sounds like a solid pony. Perhaps I should put something down on that next time.
Now, Jules, you do not bet on another man's horse. I don't know how you do it in the old country, but this is America, and that kind of shit will not fly.
Thank you, Gaspar. I mean, look. She really knows this track. I mean, she knows everything about it. But every now and then, I wonder, is there another horse out there that might be able to run a similar or better race? But then, I don't know what happens. And you know what the one rule I follow? I never bet a horse at her stable.
Well, it's just a horse. They're just doing their job. It's not as if they care.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but whenever I bet another horse, I feel like I'm cheating on her.
You motherfucker!
Oh,
Crazy?
Yes, I'm crazy to ever believe in a miserable bastard like you. You can commit to some Asian whore, but you can't commit to someone who actually likes you and wants to take care of you?
What are you talking about?
You think I don't know what's going on here? How stupid do you think I am? I've been listening to you talk about horses and betting for 7 years now. I mean, your secret code isn't that hard to figure out, especially especially when, do you remember 4 years ago I told you I was getting tickets for the Derby and I asked if you wanted to go? I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I had to look it up. But I just thought it was something you were really into since you talked about it all the time. And I guess you are. But do you remember what you said?
How are you supposed to remember something so small and far back?
You said I never was really into watching cars ramming into one another.
You're so fucking stupid.
4 years of betting on horses. That's the answer I get? I mean, you guys aren't that hard to figure out. In fact, I've been listening in on your secret conversations for, about 4 years now. Just imagine on what else I've been listening in on that you don't even realize.
Look at the time. Gasper, we gotta get going.
Oh.
He's got a date.
Yeah! Oh, sorry, we can't stay, Mama Bear. Me and Jay, we gotta pick up our
Let me out, you
laundry.
little chicken shits.
Billy, thanks for the sandwich.
Screw you. You gotta sleep sometime, motherfuckers.
Fuck you, Munchkin.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Oh, look, it's the time. I need to make a call to Frank in London. I'll see you in the morning.
Make Gasper suffer, please.
Good morning, love. Enjoy your mattress as cold as mine was last night.
No, my bed was fantastic, clean and alone.
Good. So, what's for breakfast?
Not me. I mean, for it to come out that way.
No, of course not. I do hate that you've taken that off the menu, though.
Julius.
Sorry. That was a poor taste. Not you. Of course, I just meant that. Well, you get the idea.
Have some cereal. There aren't any more spoons, though. Unless we're about to wash the dishes again.
That's all right. What need have I for a spoon, anyway?
Here, you use mine.
You know, we've become pretty close here of late, don't you think?
I guess so.
You guess so. I'm about to eat my cereal with a spoon you cleaned in your mouth. I would say that's pretty damn close.
What do you want from me? I slept with you the night before last. I invited you to my family barbecue. And besides Andrew, you don't know anyone in my family, so I'm going to look like a hussy yet again with another man in my arm. Also, you wouldn't feel like the fifth wheel when Heckle and Jekyll come back from their date.
Thank you.
So please tell me, Julius, what more do you want from my life?
Well, actually...
Oh,
there-
real quick. Leandro's just going to come by with the propane tank.
I told you months ago you need to refill yours.
I know, but I just thought to myself, why do I have to do stuff like this when I have 4 boys to do it for me? I mean, a 1 out of 4 shot every time I need something done. Those are just odds I'll take.
Well, how would you feel about shaving those odds down a little bit?
What do you mean?
I'm taking myself out of the equation. I'm also dropping out of this whole crazy robbery idea.
What are you talking about?
Look, I can't risk it. I mean, we're really going to do it anyway. I mean,
What are you talking about?
things have changed.
What? What's changed?
Last night, I got word that I'm being offered a job with Time Magazine.
Well, really? That's great.
Yeah,
What's the but?
it's in the London office.
What?
Yeah, it's a fantastic job opportunity.
But in London. Like, are you going to have to move there?
They would actually like for me to show up to work if they're going to pay me.
Sorry.
Look, it's
Stupid
quite. I'm just having a
question.
spot of fun with you, darling.
So you're really going to leave?
It seems so.
Things are going to be different without you around here.
Yeah, no, not so much. I'm going to be flying out this Friday, actually, to meet with some people to finalize everything.
Well, when do you have to be all moved out there?
Oh, well, that won't be for some time yet. I'm going to be embedded with some American Marines in Afghanistan for 6 months first. You know, Gaspar and Leandro should be quite pleased about that.
Isn't that going to be dangerous?
Oh, no, I'm not worried. When in combat, there's no better company to keep than those maniacs.
Well, I'm still going to worry.
Oh, you?
Yes, and I'm going to write.
Yeah? You're going to send me some naked photos, maybe?
Don't push it.
Sorry. Ileana,
Yes.
there's something I want to ask you.
What?
Come with me
Where?
to London.
What?
Yeah, come to London with me. I can get you all set up in the apartment when we get there. Haven't you always said you wanted to go to Europe, see the old world?
Yeah, but Jason, this is...
Jason.
I'm sorry. Julius. This is big, like really big.
Well, wasn't robbing the U.S. government big? Whatever happened to that we can do this spirit, right?
That was different. And aren't you going to be in Afghanistan for 6 months? What will I do till then?
Oh, well, that's up to you. We can get all nestled in at the flat. You know, we can have one on the River Thames. Or you can wait it out here and I can send for you in 6 months.
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, what are you waiting for here? You said it yourself, you wanted a better life. Well, with this job, I can give you that life.
I know, and it sounds tempting, but...
What's keeping you here? Is it Gaspar that's keeping you? Look, he's still looking around for the last 5 women in the world he hasn't slept with yet. And he's gonna sleep with them. Jason, it's never gonna change. You wanna wait another 10 years seeing if he does?
That's not fair.
I'm sorry. Look, think it over, take your time. I don't even have to know now. I'd like to know by Friday, but that's just because I'd like to let them know ahead of time.
No, I have to make this decision
No,
now.
no, take your time, think it over.
No, just give me a minute. I need to think.
I can give you that life you were talking about yesterday.
I know you can.
What?
You can't give me the life that I want.
Well, I can try.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because I know me. I mean, I don't have the tightest grip on who that person is, but I have a pretty good idea.
What does that have to do with you coming with me?
Because I've tried before.
Tried what?
Loving you. I'm sorry. I've tried everything inside me to fall in love with you, but I can't just flip a switch on. I wish I could. My life would be easier.
Oh.
Julius.
Oh, I'm fine, don't worry.
Listen, I know I haven't lived the best life, and maybe I've had a little bit more fun than I should, but...
A little.
Did God put you 4 bastards in my life solely to piss me off?
More than likely.
Listen, I love you, Jules. I do, but if I was with you, I'd always want to be with someone else, and you don't want that.
Oh, no, I guess not.
I'm sorry.
Well, it was worth a bloody good shot now, wasn't it?
If you pushed just a little bit harder, I would have caved.
Damn it, I should have reminded you about Leeds Castle.
Ugh. If you had said that you'd married me there, you so would have had me.
How about we go get married at Leeds Castle?
Nice try. You gotta learn to be a little bit quicker than that. I bet Henry V never missed a beat.
I'm sure you didn't. So you sure about this?
Yeah. You?
Yes.
Looks like we're gonna have to find another scruffy-looking British guy to get the job done.
Well, I have a cousin in Manchester. He's about to be released. He's what, 6 months away from being released from Strangeways prison? So 5 years for robbery.
I thought we were okay.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to set us up with someone that's already been caught doing what we're doing? Are you hoping that we'll get caught, and whenever I get out of prison, I'll just run back to you?
Well, we better get everything ready for the barbecue tonight. Let's start with that casserole you always make. It's famous. Fan favorite?
I love you, Jules.
So I love you, dear.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel like the bloody king of England.
You look like a stable boy with that hair. You should have kept.
Well, I look a far cry better than you do in the morning. Good night, you are a frightening creature. Oh, horrible.
I'm the girl that you just asked to go to London with you.
Well, that wasn't because of your looks, I can assure you that. Solely based on the fact you're a right good shag.
You bastard! Let's go.
Now, this could entirely just be me, but well, I couldn't help but feel like our bodies were made to dance on that dance before. I mean, when we were moving out there, it was like two bodies moving this way.
I felt the exact same way.
Oh, I know you did, Mom.
I don't know what it was. I just felt this heat radiate off our bodies. It was so hot.
So hot.
So hot.
So, I'm thinking you want to finish this conversation in my quarters, right?
Actually, I'm okay out here.
Really? I mean, I just thought we were so hot tonight.
Look at you. You actually thought you were going to lay me tonight?
Oh, no. I'm a gentleman. I don't get into that sort of thing on the first date.
Get the gentleman act. I was on to your game 2 minutes into you.
What about tonight, okay? What about the heat? What about last night? Okay, you practically attacked me.
That's true, but I had a rough week, so I attacked the hell out of Jack, Jimmy, and Jose long before you came along.
Jose, great.
After those three had their way with me, I just well enough assumed you would do.
I would do? What the hell is going on here?
Sweetie, if you want any of this, you're going to have to work a hell of a lot harder than you ever have. Last night, I was just a drunk little kitten in heat.
I like her.
I will eat.
Thank you.
Ileana.
So you're the poor girl that has to live with him. I'm Vida.
Can we be friends?
Of course. Any woman who can stay sane living with 3 boys is somebody that I can learn a thing or two from.
Well, I'm really not all that sane. I mean, I can hold my composure well enough if I have to, but how do you just make out with a guy and not feel like a whore the next day?
I'm not a whore.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I wasn't saying that you were. I was just saying that, well, I kind of feel like this sometimes.
No, it's okay. I have pretty thick skin.
I'm sure. I mean, I just called you a whore, not on purpose, but neither that and I. Meanwhile, me on the other hand, well, yeah, I can hold my composure well enough if I have to, but I usually end up exploding like a hand grenade, mutilating whoever's next to me, which is usually my cousin Leandro, because he's the only one that's ever had the capacity to put up with my bullshit. But I feel like he's getting to the point where he's just going to break and he can't take it anymore, and then he's just going to be left all alone. Then I'll be talking to myself, and well, I hate talking to myself because I feel alone. And then when I feel alone, I'll just go find someone to keep me company, and then I'll end up sleeping with them, and I'll wake up the next morning and feeling like such a whore, and I'll want to talk to someone, but I don't have anyone because Leo will be gone. I mean, and so now I'm just super close to one body. I mean, do you see where I'm going with this? I'm a trip. I mean, I should just have a red light hanging above my door. Oh my God. I do.
Sweetie, that is a horrendously vicious cycle you got yourself caught up in.
You don't need to be living with these boys. They're killing you.
She is so right. There's entirely too much testosterone that's being ingested into your fragile little body. Turning your brain to mush.
Baby, you can talk to us. Sit down.
Yeah. Just tell us what's on your mind.
Well, it's just a typical feeling when a guy sleeps around, you know, it's okay, but if a girl does it, well, you know. I mean, it's just like they have all the power and say so, and we have none.
I'm sorry. Who turned on the Lifetime original movie in here?
Shut your fucking mouth, Gasper. Adults are talking.
You are so mean to Tom.
You're worrying about the wrong thing. Power isn't your problem.
Yeah, Rin Tin Tin here just healed. Cute. And don't worry so much about blowing up on your cousin. This pretty little thing here may not want me to say this, but she's gone hand grenade on me a time or 20. But I'm still here. People will surprise you, but friends will shock you.
We'll talk about that one later.
I'm sure we will. Point is, trust in your cousin a little bit more.
What happened? What is happening right now? Jason.
Don't drag me into your grave.
Oh, this thing is officially crashed and burning. Oh, listen.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't remember where There are moments of supreme clarity that come along once every 100 million years, and so has one just come to me. It appears the fates have chosen to bestow upon me that which is to be my next great adventure. Or the best even. This is celestial body.
Excuse me,
Shut
lady.
up. A seraph of the highest order, with beauty so intricately infinite, not even the bard of Stratford-upon-Avon himself could capture your truest essence intact in one of his awe-inspiring sonnets.
Lee.
Thanks over there. My friends, this is woman. The very woman God made from my rib. An enchantress, shrouded with elegance, bathed in allurement, and wrapped in such grace that I'm sure the goddess Venus herself pays homage to this sweet siren swept from the sea of life. Radiance burns from the top of your strawberry blonde locks, down those sun-kissed silken legs, all the way down to what I can only assume are those precisionally painted little toes. You are a queen.
This guy's good. Shut the fuck up.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Vita.
Yes, you are.
Dude, and you are?
The man you're gonna marry one day.
You might want to tell that to my date.
Of course I'll go on a
She's
date
with me, Lee.
A woman of her quality with you? Never happened.
See, it already it already has happened.
Gaspar, please. Adults are talking. Go to your room.
Go to my room. I'll be...
Boys, you're much too old to be fighting over a girl, and I'm sure she doesn't much appreciate it.
Actually, I kind of like it.
I wouldn't encourage them.
No. Let it keep going. It's like going to a professional wrestling match, only real.
Ooh, this I would like to see. I wish I had 2 men like that fighting over me. You could all up, girlfriend.
Why the fuck am I still holding this? Lee! Take your shit. I believe you brought this for Liana.
And I believe you brought this sweet little flower for me.
You don't let up, do you?
How could I? Against the power of love, there are no masters, only servants. And I would be yours. Well, we should really get going if we're going to make this happen, Illy.
Are you done making an ass out of yourself?
Close enough.
I don't know what all that was, but thank God it wasn't combustible, because that tank would have gotten up a long time ago.
Oh, but it is. That's what love is, you know. Friendship set on fire. Tell you what, my love. You bring the friendship, I'll bring the matches.
I'll think about it.
Not as much as I'll think about you. Everyone, as always, a pleasure. Save you, Gaspar. Illy, Jules, we ready?
What, no second act? Well, that was a bloody good start.
Oh, a lady. I didn't realize. Very nice to meet you. I'm Leandro.
Oh, he's a sweet one. I like this one better. I want to switch. I'm Jaimito.
If I was a different man, Jaimito, it might have been you who stole my heart this evening. As for you, my dear, please feel free and encouraged.
I may. I mean, if I can still remember your face by the time I get to bed.
Perfect. Here, place this while you bed while you sleep so I can defend your dreams. I take my leave.
Wait! Whoa! After all that, you're not even going to ask for my number? Where I live, what I do?
Love is patient, my dear. Unfortunately, life isn't. If you wait too long, the ship of life will set her sails without you. And that's a ship I can't afford to miss. How else do you expect me to get you all the beautiful things you deserve when we're married? Right now, the timing just isn't right. But don't worry. When it is, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I'll find you.
You're crazy.
Oh, well, that one thing is true. See, when God up in heaven made us, into the cupboard of our souls, he placed 2 tablespoons of crazy, right in there. Now, you can choose to accept them if you wish. Some don't. But they're in there all the same. And if or when you do decide to embrace and accept them, all the craziness of this world will just seem a little bit saner. Oh, by the way, what size ring do you wear? For
Okay,
future
let's
reference.
go. I think that's more like a cup of crazy in your soul.
Wait, how do I find them? How did you find them?
Just find a place where no one else is, turn out all the lights, and be alone with yourself. Just be alone with yourself. A friend of mine told me that. It helped change my life. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. There you go, Gasper. Is that money I owe you? Looks like I bet the wrong horse, huh? And I bought you that money clip, too, but before you thank me, I used the money I owed to buy it, so it's a little bit less than that.
I was gonna be the asshole, don't you? But you know what? You found out, and that makes me ever so happy. But let me ask you a question. What was it like when she told you,
My love, just make sure that 8 seconds over here takes you someplace nice. Believe me, he can afford it, and you deserve it. Yeah? Anything else? No? All right. Wait a minute. Is Jason here? I knew it!
Anyway, it was nice talking to you, Peter. I hope we'll talk soon.
Hi, and yes, I'll get your number from Gaspar.
Good, because when it comes to conversation, these guys are just what. Wait a second, what'd you give him that money for?
Alright, well, this looks to be a wonderful evening. I hope you folks enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to.
Take care.
God bless you.
Well, that certainly was interesting.
It was more a bullshit alley, if you ask me.
Oh, sounds like someone's jealous.
I don't get jealous. Does a man like me look like he needs to get jealous?
Sure. I'm hungry. Make me something to eat.
Excellent. You see, maybe I'm not as smooth with words as Leandro is, but if there's one thing I can do, it is cook. Now you just sit and prepare to be wowed.
Let's hope you cook better than you talk.
Well, I can cook better than Leandro, I can tell you that much. I could also tell you Leandro got herpes from a Brazilian prostitute. I just want you guys to know.
Thanks, I'll be sure to make him wear a condom. Get in there! So tell me about this, Leandro. Think he's worth my time?
Unbelievable.
Finally, alone at last.
Yeah, it's nice.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we should see if they need some help in the kitchen. I mean, cooking can be a big job if you let it get.
Why do you guys have 2 refrigerators?
Well, the one in the kitchen is for kitchen food and stuff, and the one in here is for beer and snack food and stuff.
Told you so. Come on.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. I mean, it cuts the distance between the couch and the kitchen fridge in half, and it's great when the game's are on.
I don't know how your girl does it.
Maybe you guys should stay in here. We can watch a movie or something.
You know, I'm beginning to think you don't want to be alone with me.
What? Why? What makes you say that? All right. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
No, it's not that.
Then talk to me.
I don't know. It's just
What? Talk to me.
I don't want to hurt you.
There it is again. I don't want to hurt you. The mantra of a man who's not going to put out. You're so cute.
Don't patronize me.
Then start answering my question.
Okay. Fine. Here it is. I'm not gay. I never was. I never will be. I'm just here pretending to be gay because of Gaspar.
Is that it?
What do you mean? Is that it? That seems pretty fucking significant.
In your world, maybe. So this is why you've been acting so strange tonight. You know, I did think you were a pretty bad dancer for a gay man.
I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to hurt you. Shouldn't this be having more of an effect than it is?
Sweetie, I've been around the block a time or 10. I have seen things. Just because I'm a gay male, you think I'm weaker than you? Then anything you do is going to hurt me because you're the big, strong man. Sunshine, if you ask me, the weakest person in this room is you. Life experiences are what make a man, not who chooses to go to bed with. Look, honey, I didn't know anything about you when I first met you, but from the moment I saw you, I knew that in my little heart I was put in your life for a reason. I didn't know why or what for, but I wanted to know what that was, so I chose to pursue you. And yeah, it seems you're going to end up hurting me in the end, and I would have cried because I kind of liked you. But so what? It still would have been an adventure, just a small one, a sad one.
Sorry. I didn't want to.
Why did you do it, if I may ask?
Gaspar. I mean, he's really into Vita like I've never seen him before. And she wouldn't go out with him because she was going away in a few days.
2 days. We're both women together down south.
Yeah, well, so he convinced me that he convinced you two to go on a double date because he told you that he had a gay best friend. So then he asked me, and I did.
Well, that's some friendship. He asked you to be gay and you do it.
There's a lot more to it than that. It's a long story.
I'll bet. You know, now that I see you in a truer light, I can see you more clearly. You're missing something. Yeah. You lack.
I lack.
Don't interrupt me, Missy. I will put you down. Yes, ma'am. This cat's got claws and I know how to use them.
Sorry.
Yes, you are. As I was saying, you lack balls.
Excuse me?
You're excused. See, had you continued on with your little plan, you would have hurt me, yes, but there would have been more good times that I could have remembered between us, even if only a few hours more. And so what if they weren't real to you? They would have been real to me. Who cares what real is or isn't? Real is what you make it. And you spilling your drink all over yourself while trying to wipe off that whipped cream you got on my blouse, that was real to me and made me laugh. And when the hurt came, I would have rode that waterfall down to the very bottom. Because I knew that when I hit the bottom, that means I would get to go back up. And this time higher, that's what life is, ups and downs. You just have to learn how to sit back and enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the journey and forget where the end is. But you won't ever be able to do that until you stop becoming afraid to risk. Yeah, sometimes it fails, as it seemed to have happened for me tonight. But you know what? If opportunity shows itself tomorrow in the form of a young, slightly oiled, 6'2" Salvadorian man with sandy blonde hair and mocha skin, I'd risk my heart again.
How can you be so candid with your heart?
Because I learned how to use it. When most people think of a broken heart, all they look at is the pain of love lost. Honey, you have to learn how to look past that, past the pain. I've had my heart broken one time my whole life, just once. And I've been trying to break it again every day, ever since that hurt went away. Don't misinterpret me. I'm a masochist by no means. I hate physical pain. It's just that in life you're going to have bad times. Everyone gets hurt in some way, shape, or form. But life is meant for you to live, and learning how to appreciate the bad times with the good, well, that's just living life to the fullest. And yeah, sure, it hurt like hell when that boy broke my heart all those years ago. And I was so young, and I didn't understand life as well as I do now. Looking back at it now, my God, there aren't so many times in my life when I felt so alive. And that's the reason why I'm not afraid to break it again. Because this time I've experienced enough to learn how to really enjoy that ride. And the other reason that I can be so candid with my heart, simply put, is because sooner or later I'm going to have to strike gold.
I hope you do.
So do I. Listen, I still have a DVD in my car. I forgot to return it today. Want to pop some popcorn and give it a run? Just friends. Take a risk and watch a sappy romantic movie with a gay man.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'll grab the movie, you pop the corn.
How'd the date go tonight? Thinking about switching teams?
Ignore that comment.
Sorry, I had to poke. So, Joyce got offered a job in London. Some newspaper or magazine or something.
What? Really?
Yeah,
So he's gonna take it?
looks like it.
Wow. London? That's great, I guess. So, is he gonna have to like live there?
Of course he is. That's a stupid question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
He has to go to Afghanistan for like 6 months first, though.
Afghanistan? He's gonna have to live in Afghanistan? That's gonna be a bummer. I bet it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, hot.
So when's he moving?
He's flying out Friday to finalize everything.
What about the plan?
He says he's out. He can't risk it.
Oh man, things are gonna be really different without him. We should do something to see him off.
Yeah, I mean, after Afghanistan, he's gonna get some job in downtown London, and he's really excited.
What's wrong?
What do you mean? What would be wrong? Why would you ask that?
I don't know, but you're playing with your earlobe.
I am not. What would that have to do with anything anyway?
Whenever you worry about something, you play with your ear.
I don't do anything with my ear.
You do too. You're doing it right now.
Joyce asked me to move to London with him.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, that's it? That's the answer I get?
Well, congratulations. I mean, I don't know what to say. So you're like gonna move there for good?
I don't know. I haven't answered him yet.
So you're not sure?
No, Jason. No, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I don't know.
Why? Why do you even bother?
What do you mean? What did I do?
Is it me?
It's what you? What's going on?
Are you seeing someone else?
Well, yeah, kinda. I mean, I met this girl at the bowling alley. I go there every now and then. She's on a league there.
How long have you been seeing her?
I don't know, like 6 or 8 months. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I thought we could see other people. You see Julius and Gaspar, and they see tons of women. So I didn't...
I don't care. I see who you want. I just need to know something.
What?
If this bowling alley Betty, if she asked you to be in a serious relationship, that you couldn't see me anymore, what would you do?
I don't know, Willie. I never thought about it. I mean, I think she likes me, but I don't think that's what she wants.
I don't care what she wants. I want to know what you would do.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I want you to say something. I want to know how you feel, where I stand. If she asks you to run off there, would you just run off there, or would you come back to me first to see if we can make something work between us that we both know is there, but neither one of us will take the first step to admit? I want to know that you take that chance before you ran off that cunt and not with me. I want to know because Julius asked me to move to London with him today, and instead of just saying yes, here I am, back at you. I'm asking you to tell me not to go. To tell me to say that we can make it work. Because if it had been you that had asked me, I would have just said yes. Right here, right now.
I don't know what to say. I'm scared. You're scaring me right now.
I know you are, but I'm here. Take my hand.
No, I can't. I can't give you what you're looking for.
Jason.
You know, I gotta go. No, really.
Where are you going?
I gotta think. Just let me think.
Jason, please.
I'm out.
Where have you been?
Hey, what are you talking about?
I don't want my life to change.
We've been worried sick.
The mid thing, the money, I'm out.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look, Jason, we already started. You can't drop out now. This isn't a game.
Casper, leave him alone. It's his choice.
No, what happened to the plan? What happened to Steal Life? What about that?
Casper, are you okay?
Look, he's fine. He's a bloody grown man, and she has a point, you know.
Fuck you, Limey. Jason. Alright, don't look at him right now. Look at me. Okay, I know you're scared. Alright? I know you're just a shy little bunny who's afraid of taking that first step out of your den because you think Farmer Johnson's gonna blow your head off with a 30-30, but I need you. Okay? Especially now that Benedict Arnold over here is jumping ship. We gotta pull it in tighter, that's all.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Why don't you John Wayne the fuck up and be a man?
Casper, leave him alone.
Shut the fuck up, we are talking.
Gaspar, look, there's no need for that.
I've heard just about everything I want to hear from you.
I'm sorry to hear that, because I have a lot more to say.
Can we bring it back down,
Can
please?
we bring it back down? You sound like a fucking 80s sitcom.
Casper, stop it.
No! You know, I don't have to do anything. Right now, I'm the only one who's standing my ground. You're the bunch of cowards running off.
Damn Marines. No wonder they always send you into combat first.
What'd you say about the Marines?
Casper, leave him alone.
You wait your turn.
Look, you just don't have the sense to know when a plan is beat.
Oh yeah, you Brits are much better. 3 words, Operation Market Guard.
Oh my God, you're such a fool!
You're a coward. And there's nothing between us right now but air and opportunity.
And a couch.
Are you scared? Pussy?
Casper.
Casper.
So what, you gonna cross this couch like George Washington? Oh, you're standing in the prow of the boat?
Will everyone please calm down?
Why? So we can sit around a campfire and talk about how you're afraid to take a risk for once in your life? Take a chance on something. Break out of that little bubble of yours and risk something. All right? Do it today. Do it here.
No! I can't, okay? I'm scared. Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm scared. Not of committing to something, but of the part of actually having to go out there and do it. There. I said it. Are you happy? I can't.
Jason.
No, I'm just not gonna do it.
Fuck! You know, this was mine! You don't know what the fuck it's like. I'm not like Lee. I can't just fucking live. No, I need a film. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's okay. It's alright. Everything's gonna be okay.
I'll put a pot of tea on.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. I've just been sitting on this for 4 years. It felt real. I felt real. And I got sucked in. And it felt great. It was fucked up, but it felt great. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt any of you.
Gasper,
Never.
It's fine.
No,
you never have to, not to us.
So, I think now's the time when I'm supposed to say something snazzy. Implying I am not going to London and I intend to remain here. What do you think?
no.
If that's how you really feel?
That came out wrong.
I understood completely. It's just you. I don't...
Look, man, you know we want you to stay. But this is big for you.
He's right. You know, go live while you can. Believe it.
Plus you have your citizenship, you can come back whenever.
Weren't you supposed to put some tea on?
Yeah.
All right. So, where did you go?
I don't know. I guess I was out trying to convince myself that my molehill wasn't a mountain.
Oh, now I'm the one who has problems? I'm just staying sharp. Come on, Jay. Your little problem is big to us. Well, at least it is to them.
Sharp. Like a razor. You think I'll ever be that sharp?
Not fucking likely. But look, Jules has to go do his thing, and you need to go do your thing.
What thing?
I don't know. Alright, but when you came through that door today, you did come through with the thing. Now look, if you don't want to tell me anything, you don't have to. Alright, but me, I do want to know why. Now don't worry about the plan. It's done. It's over. I lived that moment. But I just want to know why. Come on, man. You can talk to us.
It's just us. This is family. You know what? I'm a girl, and I like talking about emotions, and I like talking about girl shit. And Gasper just opened up to us a little bit more. Something happened to Joyce, and something happened to you. You just won't tell us. So I'll tell you mine, and you have to tell us yours.
Who made these fucking rules?
I
What do you
think
say?
they're completed
Can we focus on who we're supposed to be focused on? Thank you. Listen, he was right. When you walked out on me last night, left me all alone, I was all alone. No one to talk to, no one to hold my warm body up against. Just me and my thoughts. So I sat alone in my room until I realized that who I was doesn't have to be who I am or who I will be. I love you guys, but I've never loved me, and I have to learn how to do that now. I'm happy. I'm not saying I'm fixed, I just learned how to be happy with my leg in a cast.
Just a leg?
I hate you.
Oh no, please, I'm emotionally unstable. Oh.
Alright.
Grab your legs.
Okay. One. And oopsie daisy.
I gotta get this.
Oh no.
I don't like pillows.
I'm gonna miss this.
I love you guys.
Sweet Georgia Brown, he is gay.
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know, it's just... Alright, so here it is. Last night, I was coming home on the 4, and at 86th Street, I realized I didn't want to be here. So I got off, and I started looking for the way uptown, and I couldn't find it. And then I heard a train coming, and I was just like, fuck it, and I jumped on the tracks.
You're out of your mind.
Let me finish.
I didn't say anything.
So I'm standing there with my foot over the third rail, in between platforms, and I hear this woman yell out to me from the MTA.
And she called you dumbass, keep going.
So I'm in the middle of Hell's Highway. I'm looking back at this woman, and then back to the other side. And yeah, I could have made it if I wanted to, but I didn't, because I'm just not ready. I'm close, but I'm not there yet. And yeah, if I stayed on that path, you know what it would have done? It would have taken me further from you guys. I like my life. I mean, it could be better, but there are just some things I don't want changing.
Jason.
And then there are some things that I do though. Some things I learned today. Some things I know. And the reason why I couldn't do this robbery thing
Was?
Ileana, you were right. We're smart, and you're always right. But then what? We have all this cash, then what? We got all this money, live in our own separate paradises. And we will. Hell, we won't live together anymore. We won't even live around each other. So what? I'll have everything I've ever wanted, only I won't have the only one I've ever really wanted to share it with? I can't not ever see you again, hold you again, kiss you again, ever tell you I love you again?
You've never said I love you before.
I love you. There, I said it. I love you. I said it again. Sorry, Jules.
No worries. She told me no yesterday morning when I asked her.
Yesterday morning?
Yeah, about that,
You know what? I don't even care. I don't.
Jason,
Leon,
I'm sorry. I can't.
Cam, what?
I know how I asked you. I know how I did. I just can't be with you right now. I need to be alone. I'm sorry.
Maybe you should have kissed her instead of inhaling her. Hey, Illy.
Yes, Bob.
I bet all of us had done you in this chair right here. I mean, Tanny is built for baby making, right? Kick your feet up, huh?
Seriously?
Hey. It's true.
Thank you. Yes.
What? I'm sorry. That chair is quite remarkable.
Yes.
You know, you're sitting there and
Now, Jay,
riding like a sailing ship.
tell us you didn't love it.
I didn't.
You didn't do it, did you?
Back off 8 seconds. He's done it.
Okay, are you the one that got Lee calling me that? Because I just want to state for the record that I am a marathon man, so you could just tell them. You could just tell them right now, because I don't need this shit getting back to Vita.
Speaking of, yeah, how did that date go last night? I'm only asking because Leandra was pretty smitten with her.
Well, you make sure to tell him he doesn't stand a chance, because she left that door in love with me.
Yeah, she means love.
Jay, shut up. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck Leandro. Because you know what? That kid pays every time he sits in his favorite chair. Oh, yes, Tanny. If Leandro only knew. If he only knew how much of our collective semen you drank. How much of his cousin's sweat you sucked. How stained you are to the very core. Oh, yes, he pays every time he enjoys your company, you dirty little... Eerie.
Yeah. So you're really leaving?
Seems so. It's what I do.
It's gonna be different without you around
Do
here.
you remember that time in Turkey? The second, not the first.
Second? Oh, God, I don't know that.
Shut up. Not that. Fast forward 3 days later, the bar.
All right.
The bar, you asked for a vodka stinger with the whiskey back, and they gave you a martini with the scorpion.
Oh, yeah, that place gave a whole new meaning to a dirty martini. You were a stark raving lunatic that night?
Yep, so we're on the same page. Good.
Yeah, and I lost all my condoms. I don't know where they went.
Where are you going before you go back to London?
Oh, come on.
You don't want the time of your life? I mean, fine, go ahead. What do I care?
Baku.
And what street do you look for?
Izmir Street.
And who do you ask for?
No, you're taking the piss.
Who do you ask for, Julius?
Cuddlefuck Carl.
Now you wait and see if you don't come back thanking me. I'm not gonna say you owe me or anything, you know. It's just that some things are understood, right, Jason?
Say no more, all right, and we shall see.
You know, just think.
Flash.
That same scorching sun you're gonna be cursing is gonna be seen when I tan my pretty little ass under.
What are you talking about?
Well, I thought I would be the bigger man and help Vita and Jason's boyfriends move into their new place.
Fuck you.
Well, you know, I just thought I was due for a little vacation.
I'll be damned. Gaspar's about to commit to his first decent deed. Someone ring hell, right?
Hold that call. How is she repaying you? Because I know she's not paying you an act.
Well, maybe he is.
Is there something you want to tell her?
Oh no, I'm a ladies man. You know, let me tell you guys something. All right, now, like Leandro said, love is for the patient, and as we all know, I'm just not the patient type. Now, spontaneity, that is more my sort of thing, and that's fueled by one thing. Pure lust, just like me, babe.
So I just gotta fucking...
Marico. No, I just thought I could use a vacation, and you know what? If I end up liking it down there, maybe I'll just take a job and stay, in light of current events.
Well, maybe some people do change.
Whatever. I'm going to the store. I'm gonna have something good to eat when Beta begs me to come down there with her. What can I say? When you have an ass like this, it just seems to happen all the
Are
time.
you leaving right now to go with her?
No, I have Leandro's car. He's gonna drive me down there tomorrow. Alright, so what do you guys want for dinner?
Shepherd's pie.
Tomato.
Shepherd's pie it is.
Out of curiosity speaking only, Gaspar.
Curiosity speaking, of course.
Where exactly is this girl moving to?
Dallas. Who knows? I just might end up needing this after all.
Then again, maybe not.
That's true. Well, I need to get off myself. I need to excavate my passport from storage if I'm to leave on Friday. So, I guess I'll pick up the laundry on the way back. Cheerio.
I'm going to the corner to get some berries. Do you want anything?
No thanks.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm here if you need me.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.